G'day and welcome to the Saints Lounge for another week. I'm Saz Medcraft.
And I'm Emily Campbell.
And today we're reviewing the Tigers match. So Emily, how did you find the Tigers match?
Oh look, I think it was just, it was a fantastic game. It was almost as good, or just as good as the Carlton game. Oh, the atmosphere was just unbelievable.
And it was very, very close to a sellout too.
Yes, exactly right, Sarah.
So a packed Etihad Stadium and it was going nuts. The whole game, it was electrifying.
And both sides were just trying so hard, and, you know, I mean, our boys were really, they were tackling, they were manning up, and, you know, goal kicking. Ahmed Saad, again, was on fire. I must say our young boys, Nunes and Sipos and Cripps, had a fantastic game. Brendan Goddard took, well, what I would call, and what many Saints supporters would call, the mark of the year. It was just unbelievable how he just jumped up and just got the ball. It was just...
He really does love playing against Jack Riewoldt.
Absolutely.
And speaking of Jack Riewoldt, in the end, I think, though Tom Simpkin worked his butt off and tried very, very hard, Jack was the difference in the end.
Absolutely. And look, Nick Riewoldt, well, his cousin, you know, like, he played a reasonable game, but I just wish that Nick was doing what Jack was doing, kicking that many goals. But look, I mean, Nick and all the other Saints players, they did try hard, but in the end, you know, Jack Riewoldt, he was just unstoppable.
And the Tigers will play finals football this year. That is a definite, the way they are playing at the moment. At our best, we are very, very hard to beat.
And we could even be playing them in the finals, and we could even, you know, beat them in the finals. I'm confident that we can if we continue to work hard and, you know, and work together as a team and just go for the ball and, you know, just be confident.
Our intensity in that game was absolutely amazing. It was 100%. Our tackling needs a little bit of work.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And I think that all the boys should be going for the tackle and not letting the opposition get away so easily and just keeping up the pressure. I think that's what we need to do more of.
Yep.
Really pressuring. Yeah.
We had a super, super effort this game. And I gave a rating for this game about a 95%. There is still room for improvement, but we're working on it. It is totally different from last year, how if we lost last year, we lost badly. This year, we've lost a few close games.
Yeah, it's not like we've had, like, games where we've been absolutely thrashed, you know, and I'm glad it's like that. I mean, look, it's better to get beaten by a few points than be thrashed. Being beaten by like 50 or 100 points, that is pretty embarrassing.
And our forward pressure is amazing again. And aren't we loving the free-flowing football? That attractive, fast Saints football.
Oh, Sarah, I love it. I love it. I just can't get enough of it, and it's just so exciting when you see the boys on fire and seeing them loving what they do and just passionate, you know?
They are really enjoying their football this year, something they haven't enjoyed for the last few years under Ross Lyon.
Yeah, absolutely. And
it really felt last year that all their character was drained out of them.
Absolutely. And, you know, I think while they were off field, they were letting, you know, things on field, you know, get to them. But, you know, now they're so much happier and they're more relaxed, I think. And, you know, all of the boys have a very good relationship with Scott Waters, our fantastic coach. And I think it is very important for a coach to have a very close relationship, you know, with his team.
And just a quick mention of Lunch with Lenny, that fantastic show from Saints TV.
Yes.
We've seen a new side of Lenny Hayes with Lunch with Lenny. A lot of people think of him as this quiet, hard-working guy that has no personality. But as we've seen, he has a lot of personality.
He's a bit of a joker, and he's a really such a lovely, down-to-earth guy. And look, and all of the St Kilda boys are not being biased, but our team is, you know, probably the nicest in the AFL. Our boys are lovely. They love their supporters. And, you know, really, it's good to see them having, you know, a laugh while they're at the club training, and just seeing the other side of them that we don't see.
Something we really didn't see under Rothline. A couple of years ago, I was told a funny story that Ross walked into the club one day, the players were having a joke, and he told them to stop laughing and straighten them up, and that they were never allowed to laugh again because this is a serious business.
Yeah, but see, that's very unprofessional of a coach. Like, they need to, you know, have a bit of a laugh, and, you know, it's important to be happy. It's healthy.
Exactly. You're supposed to enjoy your job. You're supposed to enjoy what you're doing. And they have one of the best jobs in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting paid to do what they love doing.
Absolutely. And look, you could tell at the Richmond game that, look, the players were disappointed in a way that they lost, but they were happy with their effort, and they knew they gave it all they had, basically all they got. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. And they walked away knowing that they tried.
I'm Saz Medcraft.
I'm Emily Campbell.
And you've been watching the Saints Lounge.